Am I the only one who thinks all these sharing economy apps are weird? These apps where you can get a ride, have someone bring you food, or even stay in someone's house. These are all things that I heard not to do with strangers growing up. My mom would always say, "Don't get a ride from strangers." Now she asks me to help her get a stranger to take her to the airport. Now we have strangers bring us food. She always told me not to accept candy from strangers. You don't know what those people can do to the food. Then uh, we have them pick us up and stay in their house. I wasn't allowed to go in strangers' houses as a kid either. Nothing's changed really. My mom didn't want me to hang around strangers because you never know what these people do in their free time. That guy picking you up could have had an orgy in his back seat last week. You don't know how well he cleans his car after that. That guy picking up your food could have had an orgy uh, just before that in his car. You don't know how well he's cleaned his hands after that. Then he's touching your food, touching the bag of food. Then, right after he does that, you touch the same areas and then touch your food, right? And also, you have to be mindful of serial killers, right? You never know who's a serial killer. Those people in the neighborhood always say they were totally normal and quiet. These apps, they're a serial killer's dream. They sign up and they have access to thousands of victims, and they have thousands of ways to kill people, right? Your driver could just take you in the middle of nowhere and kill you. That guy picking up your food can easily open up the container, put some poison in it, and you won't be able to know whether he's poisoned it or not until hours later. And then you might not be able to do anything after that, right? That guy whose house you're staying in, he knows the house way better than you do. He can easily just sneak up on you and kill you in your sleep, right? You never know. At least when I was a kid, it was local strangers. He lived down the street, and you knew him. So you knew just to like stay away from his house, right? You don't know these app strangers, and the apps aren't going to help you get those guys, right? They're going to say, he's a good earner. We don't want him arrested. And then in 10 years, Netflix will release a documentary about the sharing app serial killer.